Alright, hello. This is going to be the fourth video in my little series talking about the progress of my open world RPG mod for the game Mordhau. So as you can see right off the bat, the sun's moving now. We have now a dynamic day and night cycle. This also hooks into the audio system, so we'll hear that later. So that's nice. Obviously now there's going to be a reason to have, let's say, torches, and yeah, day and night cycles are cool. The night times are going to be shorter than the daytime by about like 50 to 70%, depending. So that if say the daytime takes like 5 minutes, the nighttime will only be 3 to 5 minutes. So you're not in night, so it's not like dark, a super long amount of time. I'm quite happy with how the lighting has come out. As you can see, it's nice and the sun's going down and it's getting whatever darker. Gets a little bit yellowish to hue, the horizon, and then now we're into nighttime. And as you'll hear soon, it's a bit of a hard transition at the moment, but we do have the audio hooked in. So now as it transitions to nighttime, normally it's going much slower, so the transition happens earlier, because it is a little bit delayed, because the sun's normally not moving at extreme speeds. And we also have directional ambient audio too, just little stingers here and there that add some ambience. Nighttime's supposed to be not exactly creepy, but you know, I mean, it's nighttime, so it's supposed to feel a certain way. So, another part to this video, we have a crafting system. So, as we see, we have the inventory, move stuff around. We have a new set of items when you first start in. So the way this works, basically, to help keep the loot tables and stuff clear, I've created unidentified weapon boxes, which just contain all of the certain types of weapons. So makeshift weapons, a lot of the peasant weapons will be here. Bam, I just got a rusty shovel that I can now use for combat early on. You get a tool, random tool, so I got a handsaw, which will help with cutting tree, turning logs into planks for crafting like wooden weapons and crap like that. We get a chest piece, we get a cloth vest. Oh, very nice. And then we get legwear, which I got pants. So as you can see, the default clothing, we use the like the little peasant shorts as the new like default no armor clothing, because that seems more apt. And then now we have our clothing on. Cool. And that's kind of what you'll be basically starting with. You have a chance of getting like a bag expansion, little thingy. Nice, daytime now. In the future, this will also be... Right now it just goes straight up and down, because I was just doing the raw elevation of the sun, but it'll be kind of more of a realistic arc in the future, arcing around, spinning around the world and stuff. Okay, so crafting. We have the toggle crafting menu button now, which opens and closes the recipe book. Pretty straightforward. We have a bunch of categories for types of crafting. So production is just generic, like alchemy, cooking, thaumaturgy, miscellaneous stuff. Smithing, same thing. So we have refining, we can refine ingots. There's only a few recipes that have actually been made at the moment. So obviously to create a iron ingot, we just need a couple iron ore, which you mine from a mine somewhere. To create a steel ingot, you'll need that iron ingot, plus you'll need more iron ore and coal, because coal and iron equals steel, right? Makes sense. And then you have a higher tier steel ingot, which requires similar things. You need a steel ingot, coal, and then this kind of weird made-up ore, which will act as like the way to get your tier 3 steel ingots for like the highest tier gear in the game. And then you have like silver and gold, which in the future may come into play if I ever add like an accessory system, so rings, necklaces, and stuff. But right now there would be not many reasons to do that. I'm brainstorming maybe like an effect type system, not like an MMO, but just extra bonuses that are on gear that get just randomly added to the gear. Spooky at night, huh? Cool. Same for woodworking, you know, lumber, processing. Obviously, as you can tell, there's different tiers of these resources. I like this menu. It's kind of fun. You can flip between the two. I'm kind of happy about that. So yeah, obviously the 3 different tiers will come into play, making better and better stuff. And that's really it for the recipes that I have made at the moment, stone brick. So to make a recipe, we'll start with an iron ingot. So we need some iron ore and we need a sledgehammer. That would be iron ore, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, whatever. Spawn a bunch of them. We just went mining for a bit, blah blah blah. And now we need to get a sledgehammer, which is somewhere down here. We do have a blacksmith hammer I created. It's just the little one-handed hammer. This will be what you actually use. I will switch these out for the tool. Anyway, in the future you'll also need a workbench. But right now I have not set any workbenches because I have to make a workbench actor and then make a bunch of different versions. So, attempt to craft. Bunk. We craft it and we get an iron ingot now. Cute. We can craft a bunch of them. Now we have 8. Very nice. So now we want to upgrade our iron ingot. We could craft this into something in the future, but for now we're just going to upgrade them up to a steel ingot. I think what I might do in the future as well for these consumed items and required tools is color code this. So as with the workbench, this becomes red or green depending if you're near the right workbench. Right now you're obviously not near any, so it's green because it's going to just let you do it. I might color code these items too, because this is just like it's tinted. The item icons are all white, so I can easily color them any way I want. Anyway, iron ingot, iron ore, and lump of coal. So let's do that. Iron, get some coal, spawn a bunch of that, and then iron ore, get a bunch of that. Now that we have the required items, we can start crafting bunk, steel ingot. So we can consume all these to create this. Good enough. And craft another iron ingot. So now we have a high-grade steel ingot, which is more the same. We need even more coal. So coal is going to be quite a valuable resource that people are going to be farming often. And there will probably the places you get coal will probably be not exactly dangerous, but definitely not safe and easy. Therefore, you'll need to maybe protect yourself while going out coal mining or iron mining or whatever mining. Then you have this chromium ore. I'm not sure how you're going to get this. This is going to be like a more special resource that's a little bit more random to find, or maybe just in a dangerous place, you know, because that's going to create your high-grade items, high-grade steel ingot, and this will be used to create like your tier 3 armors and all that stuff. Awesome. Yep, it all works pretty well. The context menus are nice and responsive. Cool. Let me just ride around for a bit at night. Spawn a horse. May as well spawn a torch too. Night times are bright enough you don't really need a torch, but it's always fun. Yeah, we also have expanded a little bit of the starting area. So we're in the starting town, as you can tell, or as you can tell earlier when I spawned in initially. We've been spreading a lot of AI spawners around the world just to flesh out like where we want combat to take place. So right down the road we have a little farm village. We've been experimenting with like little ridge stuff. It's really hard to tell at night. It will become brave. So, oh shit, good shot at. So now these guys can obviously have. Oh shit. Stop me. Horsey, go. We have bandits, obviously, so you can tell. Let me just get off this guy. Just despawn. There are no pushovers. My controls in the editor are a little bit different from my game controls. It's kind of jarring. They faked me. Let's go through this guy real quick and then get the hell out of here. Drop me a little coin purse. Alright, so that's pretty much it for this little video here. Back at our little fun overlook area. Hope you guys have enjoyed watching the progress slowly evolve into something playable, really. I've definitely enjoyed making it so far. It's been about a little over about a month now, actually, of just, you know, my on and off progress. So cool. And we'll watch the sunset here together, and then we'll end this video. Sick. I hope you guys have joined the Discord and are keeping up with the progress. So I would like in the future here soon to have, I wouldn't say playtest, but definitely people just, you know, messing around on our test server and just giving feedback, really. The more I hear about, you know, what needs to change, obviously that I'll know what needs to change and I can start changing it. Working towards a full release, I guess, and then, you you know, an actual player base of people playing the mod and having fun doing their stuff. Cool. I have plenty more ideas to talk about, but I guess I'll leave that for other videos when I actually have something to show for those ideas. So yeah. Alright, see you guys, thank you for watching.